Well, hello everybody. Well, definitely Roy, if you're here yet. So, got some tea. Got the owl trying to give me some intelligence. So I am having real trouble with this, and I am supposed to be able to see the comments with the OBS window up, but it doesn't seem to be coming up. So I don't quite understand, whereas it did when I first started this, so I don't quite know. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, hello Anthony. Right, I'm just going to click onto my YouTube, which is open, and we'll see what we've got. So it's buffering a bit, isn't it? Thanks for joining. I got doesn't look as though it's up again, is it? Oh no, I've got 6 now. So welcome everybody. So yeah, I feel a bit weird here. My bit one is a bit too much, my kilobytes, which is surprising because I'm pretty sure my upload speed is pretty good. So I'm going to go back to OBS now. So according to this, it's still live, and I haven't got any drop frames, so it looks like my upload speed got a bit better out of the thing, but now it's gone to 0.096. So what I'll do is I'll go to settings, which I think you can do when it comes up, and go to bitrate, and I'll drop that down a little bit, and we'll go to 4000 and see if that helps. Should be more than enough, I would have thought. I've only got 2 cameras here, and I just hope you're all seeing it, so I'll apply that. Okay, so hopefully we shouldn't get any more drop frames, but as I'm at a loss as to why I can't get the chat up to one side, I must admit. So I'm going to the docs. I'm not going to jump in just yet, but usually it has a chat down at the bottom, and all I've got there at the moment is stats, which doesn't help me an awful lot, does it? I mean, it might do if you knew what you were looking at, but I don't. So yeah, don't know. Now I've got that stuck up here, and oh yes, there we are. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to go back to YouTube again, and I'm still not convinced it's on, but maybe it is, I don't know. Oh no, I've got some more. Hello Paul. Why don't we coming up? Yeah, it's all new to me. This is OBS rather than StreamYard. And right off, I'll say StreamYard is so much easier than this. And I had a comment from Hot Dog Pilot about it being complicated. It is very, very complicated. Well, it is for my little brain. I think if you've got degrees like Anthony Dodge, who did this series of how to use this, which is what I've gone by, You know, it's fine, but it looks okay. Can you hear me as well? What's my sound like? Please. Yeah, Roy, the learning curve, definitely. Hope you're all right, Paul. Sound is fine, so it's all working. So I'm going to go back into OBS and use some of the things. So I'll come back to you from time to time. I'm not ignoring you. So the reason I wanted this in a way, you saw, I don't know if you did see, but I'll do it again. So I can now get my live intro up. Now I had made this for StreamYard, but I couldn't get it to come up because apparently to show any that you've got to have it up on YouTube. But even then, I think it was not in a format it could show. So that works well. And what I can do with this is I can change the camera. So we'll change streams. And yes, I know it's not very interesting. But if this was up in the loft, and I'm sorry peoples, I'm not going up there because it's 85 degrees up there about half an hour ago when I went up and had a look. So sorry and all that. So this is just the back of my sofa, but I have got quite a long lead on it, so I'll go as far as I can with it and we'll see what happens. And if you can tell me what the picture's like and what it's like. So I can't get very far, but hopefully you can see my locos there. So there's the top shelf, there's the next shelf down, and as you can see it's very much depleted, and there as well a little bit. Down here, yeah, a few missing here. I think one missing there, the look of it. So I don't know how well that focused. I'll have to look at it back, won't I? So what I can do is I can sort of do that, hopefully. I don't know if that'll work. I don't know. See what we got. Yeah. Well, thank you, Anthony. So Anthony's replying to me in comments. So that's that camera, and that's that camera, except it's done that now. Well, I think what's happening is stop that. So there we are. So I can do sort of two views of me. Go on YouTube and nothing was happening. So he says, there we are. So here I am. It's a bit dark here, isn't it? Because the lights, well, the light's there, but obviously I've got the curtains behind me. So, and as I said, I've got my owl cut because I do need some flaming knowledge up here because I am really, really struggling with this. And I really don't know why I can't get the chat up to the right hand side of my OBS control. But yeah, I'm quite happy with it. Now that light's playing, doesn't it? We'll get rid of that again. To show you a bit of video, which was my first ever try at live streaming, and I used OBS. Now this was in the days when I had very, 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 very slow upload speeds, namely 0.85 of a megabyte. And I'll just show you this if I can. I'll get it up at the top. So this is strange. I don't know whether. And there it is. And it's square because I didn't know how to alter the camera. And as you can see, it was now the sound, the voice was not too bad, and I don't know if you can hear the voice. Probably not, but I don't know. So I'll get rid of that again. So let's go. So as you can see, it has progressed quite a lot, and to be honest, completely at Anthony Dodge's behest, because he showed some of it's gone in. You know, I know how to get the camera in and then change it from the default to getting what you want, which I've got. And this camera is only 720p, whereas that camera is full HD, and my newest one, obviously. And this is the one that used to be up in the roof of the loft to show you the layout from above. So if you could do me some comments on this, on what you thought of what it was like, and would you prefer me to do it with this rather than StreamYard? The major benefit of this one, and I'll go back to my other self, not that one. Get rid of that one. Now we've got that one. I'm back again. You can see this is a lot more, I say, versatile in a way of your media input. And the real buzz for me that I can use this is that the two cameras that you're seeing are basically webcams, and with StreamYard in a single computer you can only have one camera, and I think if you try and swap cameras you lose the stream. Don't quote me on that, I might be wrong. I'm open to being told I'm wrong. Now I did see okay, Anthony, I'm seeing that if you're actually watching me. Let's go back down to the YouTube. Let's have a look. I'm getting a lot of pop-ups from Anthony. Hello, Wardle Road. How many we got? I don't know. Oh, we got 10 on. That's not too bad. Hello, Nancy. Yeah. So Paul, I'm sorry you got long COVID. I hope it gets healed eventually. I know it doesn't sound very good to people that have it, but hopefully you do eventually get over it. So I really am sorry about that. But I wish you well. It's all I can do, isn't it? So it's all a bit behind when I come back onto YouTube. So Nancy, you're saying StreamYard has built-in OBS, so I don't actually need the standalone. So it's interesting to know. Ah, right, okay. Right, I'm using just the plain OBS in this. That's all right, Nancy. That's fine. I think if I make a decision, I'll use both. I think maybe we'll see how we go. But anyway, I'm going to go out again if I can. Yes, let's minimise me. So I've been going now for what? 14 minutes. Blimey. I'm going to have a drop more tea, everybody. I'm getting thirsty. And what I'm pleased about is it is working. But this is for Anthony. So I followed, I thought, all your advice. I opted out of the limit to YouTube and did all those things you said. And then when I finally was ready to stream and clicked on it, I got the manage the stream, but following your advice, I sort of set it But on your one, at the bottom of it, it shows some buttons that says save and then stream, live stream. And I don't get them. All I get is the save, which doesn't seem to do anything if you click it. So I don't quite know what's wrong. Now at the moment, I've not signed in to my YouTube account. I'm using the stream key. So that's really how I've managed to get this up and running. So I don't know if you your 3 set series, which is now 4, could be 5 by maybe doing something on, well, what maybe I've done wrong. Maybe, downloading OBS and how you put it on your computer. Now I've downloaded and deleted OBS about 6 times so far and started afresh. But every time when I got to that manage account, there was no save and start streaming, which then changes to stop streaming, I believe, but whatever. So I don't know. But basically all this is working, and I've got the stop streaming button that's live with the blue at the moment, and that's about it. I mean, there's studio mode, which shows you privately and then what's being streamed, which I can click now. So program me is on the right, and I'm assuming the one that you can alter, which I've just clicked so I can alter it, but if you click on the live one you can't. So that's working, and obviously you can do transitions and whatever, which I'm not going to go into now. And basically, just to get back to the single view, you do that. So I'm there. So had enough of me mug from that side. So hi. A bit more tea. My mouth getting really, really dry recently. I think it's all the hot weather. We've had months and months of really hot weather for me, and I don't like it. Let's go back to that one, shall we? Oh no.
Well, I think what's happening is that
you've seen that a few times, haven't you? So we'll stop that, get rid of it, and I'm back here. So I think I might delete that one. Yeah, I do want to remove that. So there we are. That one's gone, but I'll leave my live intro on because that works. Yes, it's like a lot of things. When it's new, I'd almost say it's bewildering, isn't it? And I don't know how you got on, Anthony, when you first started on this. I suspect, unlike me, you managed to read everything. Now I've been on YouTube and I've clicked in the my brain, you see. I typed in to find OBS, how to start streaming, and I got a load of videos up about it, all so fast and so confusing. It was hopeless, and I didn't actually, the ones that I looked at, find anywhere that it showed you literally to push the stream key and actually get going. So great deal. So I'm assuming that you only got to push the start streaming live and it'll work. Well, in my case it didn't, and it's only by what I've done now that it is. So very, very strange. So far it's all looking good. I've not dropped any frames. I've been going for 19 minutes and 43 seconds, and my CPU is at 30.1%, but I am only doing it at 30 frames per second because that's what it recommended, and I've used basically at the beginning I used the recommending ones, but I've since adjusted it to not use YouTube's maximum, but whatever, and until I actually get up in the loft and have the trains running, we can't really see whether it's better. But what I might do is I might watch this on the TV and then watch one of my old ones from StreamYard and see if I can see any difference. And also, StreamYard, does it use the recommended settings of YouTube? Now, in the old days, that would have been good because I didn't have a lot of upload speed at all. But now, you know, I even saw 20 megabits a second late yesterday when I was seeing what my upload speeds were. But it did go right down at another time to 9. But that would be more than enough for what I'm doing this at, which is about 5, I think, or 4 or 5. And as I say, I've not got all the cams that Anthony's got. And I can only really plug 2 into this computer. So, yes, I know Anthony did say you can use a USB, a multi-USB system, but he says, you know, plug it into the mains, don't use it off of the computer. And I don't have one of them. So I do have one of those, but you plug it into the USB on the computer, and it does work. But I've only got the 2 webcams at the moment, so that's all I'm going to do. But it would do me because what I can do, if I go back to the HD camera, so this would be the layout basically. And I can, if I believe it's right, I can move up my other image and then literally do that. I'll move it over there. So I could have the layout up here and me there, like Jennifer Kirk does, you know. I can go really small. Look, that's probably the best picture of me you've seen all afternoon, isn't it? Anyway, look, we're coming up to 22 minutes now, and I can't do an awful lot more. And anybody that can help me get the chat up on my OBS desktop, it would be gratefully acknowledged. And possibly Anthony might interject here. So I'm going to go out. I've not got anything to finish with, so I could go to me again, and we could have that if I want. There we are. So I'm going out, everybody. I hope you can hear me, and I'm going to stop the streaming. So thank you for joining, everybody.